This is the AB4WS radio show. Every week, bringing you the exciting amateur radio news and information happening in the greater Cincinnati, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana areas.
The AB4WS radio show can be found on the Apple Podcast app or your favorite podcast application. Sherry, KJ4MOB, the teacher and mentor of the Dixie Heights Amateur Radio Club, unfortunately last week came down with an illness and could not attend the first 4 days of the ARRL School Club Roundup. But when she was able to get back in action, the kids at Dixie Heights High School, KY4DH, hit the ground running on Friday.
CQ, this is KY4DH, Kilo Yankee 4, Delta Hotel calling CQ 40 meters. This is KY4DH calling CQ for the School Club Roundup.
Whiskey 8 Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Whiskey Hotel Alpha Sierra, station please repeat.
It's Whiskey 8 Hotel Alpha Sierra. You're 5'9 plus into Carrollton, Ohio today on your school roundup. And nice to make your acquaintance today. My name's Harry, Hotel Alpha Romeo Yankee. And you're 5'9 plus like I said.
Hi there, Harry. You're a 5x9 plus here at Dixie Heights High School in Edwards, Kentucky. We're a school club. My name is Deacon Delta Echo Alpha Charlie Oscar November.
All right, nice to meet you today, Deacon. I hope to get many contacts and get you down the page, as Sam's call it, and 73 W8HAS.
Thank you for the contact. 73 and QRZ from KY4DH.
Yankee Hotel Alpha.
When the sun came down on Friday evening, the KY4DH had made 130 contacts for about 13,000 points in just a little over 4 hours on Friday, with 4 students who could participate. Glad Sherry is feeling better, and congratulations to the Dixie Heights High School Amateur Radio Club, KY4DH, and again, overcoming adversity and having fun with amateur radio. Sad news, Michael Murray, K8QBL, lost his flight with cancer and is now a Silent Key. An active member of the Milford Amateur Radio Club and one of the founders of the Hams in the Air group. Mike and his partner Cindy, K8QDI, were recently the net controls for the Trivia Net on the Kansas City-wide network and on the 146.760 repeater in Milford, Ohio. Our thoughts and prayers to his many family and friends. Steve, NATFD, is looking for volunteers for this year's Flying Pig Marathon with activities May 1st through May 5th. The volunteer website is up and going at flyingpigmarathon.volunteerlocal.com. Use the password of HAM. If you have questions or problems, reach out to Steve, NATFD, at natfd@fuse.net. The OHKYIN Amateur Radio Society has started preparing for Summer Field Day. They realize that they have some challenges ahead for them this year and are looking for some help from the membership. A change in location, loss of several key Field Day participants will take some of the effort to overcome, but Eric, N8YC, is working to make this 30th year at OHKYIN Amateur Radio Society Field Day a successful operation. Rewarding and memorable one for the entire OHKYIN family. So if you're interested in joining this amazing team and working to make a memorable and enjoyable Summer Field Day experience, reach out to Eric, N8YC, by emailing him at n8yc123@gmail.com. Thursday, February 29, 2024, there will be once again a Kentucky multi-mode digital voice net through XLX 721 Alpha. Early check-ins will start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the net will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The Kentucky Digital Voice Net can be accessed by any of the following modes: DMR, Brandmeister, Talk Group 3121232, DSTAR, Connect DCS 721 Alpha, Echolink, KY4RW-L, or node number 656692, or YSF reflector 51149. On March 5th, 2024, the OHKYIN Amateur Radio Society will be meeting at 7:30 p.m. at the Laughlin Church of the Nazarene, 335 West Wyoming Avenue in Laughlin, Ohio. This meeting will be both in person and virtual over Zoom, with the guest speaker being Tim Duffy, K3LR from DX Engineering, who will talk about the K3LR story. Tim will be presenting at the beginning of the meeting, with the business portion of the meeting following his presentation. For more information, go to OHKYIN.org. On March 9th, the Brunch Bunch will be meeting at Roosters, 5050 Crookshank Road in Western Hills. The Queen City Emergency Net will be meeting on March 14th at 7:30 p.m. at the Red Cross Building, 2111 Dana Avenue in Cincinnati, Ohio. The Ham Radio Science Citizen Investigation, known as HAMSci, will hold its 6th annual workshop on March 22nd and 23rd, 2024 at the Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio. The event is meant to bring together the amateur radio community and professional scientists. For more information, go to HAMSci.org.
Do you know where the action's at?
On Thursday nights, the action is in the Bluegrass State on DSTAR REF 056 Bravo at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where the world-acclaimed net control Larry NN4H takes check-ins to the Kentucky REF 056 Bravo DSTAR net every Thursday night from all over the world. Don't have DSTAR? Well, connect via Echolink by connecting to KY4RW-L. Every week, Larry NN4H features one of the 120 counties in Kentucky where you learn some interesting facts about each county, as well as from all the other participants of the net who update the net with their items of interest. So if you are looking for where the action is on Thursday nights, head to the land of beautiful women, fast horses, and Kentucky bourbon, and tune your radio to DSTAR REF at 056 Bravo or Echolink KY4RW-L and enjoy some good old Kentucky hospitality with Larry NN4H.
Hamfests.
March 2nd is the Cave City Hamfest at the Cave Area Conference Center, 502 Mammoth Cave Street in Cave City, Kentucky. Talk in on the 146940 repeater with a PL tone of 114.8. For more information, go to ky4x.org. On March 10th, 2024, the Northern Ohio Amateur Radio Society brings in Winter Hamfest at the Lorain County Community College, 1005 North Abbey Road in Elyria, Ohio. On March 16, 2024, the Sevierville County Amateur Radio Society sponsors the 2024 Sevierville, Tennessee Hamfest at the Sevier County Fairgrounds, 754 Old Knoxville Highway in Sevierville, Tennessee. On March 17, 2024, is the Toledo Mobile Radio Association Hamfest and Computer Fair at the Owens Community College, 30335 Oregon Road in Perrysburg, Ohio. On April 6th, the Lincoln Trail Amateur Radio Club will host the 46th Annual Elizabethtown Hamfest from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 630 College Street Road in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. For more information or to reserve a table, contact ENGINR at Comcast.net or call 270-777-2394.
Are you looking to upgrade your license? Do you have someone else that's interested in the hobby? Here are some upcoming exam opportunities.
The Cuyahoga Amateur Radio Society will be offering ham radio licensing classes beginning Thursday, February 29, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. There'll be 6 sessions held each Thursday and a special VE session on the 7th week, April 11, 2024. There will be 3 separate classes, Technician, General, and Amateur Extra. Classes will be held at the Seven Hills Community Room, 7325 Summit View Drive in Seven Hills, Ohio. Cost of the classes is $20. The General class is free to all CARS members. Anyone interested in registering for a class should contact Toby Coleman, WT80, at WT80@ATT.net or 444-525-6109. The Milford Amateur Radio Club holds amateur radio testing on the 3rd Thursday of each month at 6 p.m. at the Miami Township Civic Center, 6101 Meyer Drive in Milford, Ohio. Please pre-register at milfordhamradio.org. The Dayton Amateur Radio Association has exams frequently. For their exam schedule, email exams.w8bi@gmail.com. On February 25th at 1:30 p.m., the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club will hold an amateur radio exam session at the Cuyahoga Falls Public Library, 2025 2nd Street in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Pre-registration is required by calling 330-928-8921 or email education@cfarc.org. On March 9, 2024 at 10 a.m., there'll be an amateur radio license exam session at the Georgetown Police Department, 550 Bourbon Street in Georgetown, Kentucky. Please pre-register at hamstudy.org/sessions/WX4GPS. For more information, contact Ron Malinowski, WX4GPS at 502-542-8252. On March 18th, the Northern Kentucky Amateur Radio Club will hold a testing session at 5:30 p.m. at the Bethesda Community Church, 989 East Mount Zion Road in Independence, Kentucky. Pre-registration is required. To register, contact Mark Volstead, AI4BJ at MVOLSTAD@TWC.com. On April 13th at 10 a.m., the Westchester Amateur Radio Association will be hosting an amateur radio exam session at 10 a.m. at the Voice of America Museum, 8070 Tylerville Road in Westchester, Ohio. Please pre-register at hamstudy.org/sessions/WC8VOA. On April 18th at 6 p.m., the Milford Amateur Radio Club will be hosting an amateur radio exam session at the Miami Township Civic Center, 6101 Mar Drive in Milford, Ohio. Please pre-register at milfordhamradio.org. On April 20th, the Dial Amateur Radio Club will hold an amateur radio testing session at 9 a.m. at the Fairfield Township Administration Building, 6032 Morris Road in Hamilton, Ohio. Go to www.qsl.net/W8BLV and click on exams. For more information, contact Thurl Golden, KD8VLU at 513-939-4891. Special thanks to this week's content contributors, KY4GW, WB8YYS, KD8ZLD, K9HIO, and 8LAR, K4NKU.
If you have something you think other amateur radio operators in the area would be interested in, send the information or your recorded audio file attached in an email to ab4ws.radio@gmail.com.
Covering your amateur radio news and information in the greater Cincinnati, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana tri-state area. This is Jack Prindle, AB4WS, normally in Big Bone, Kentucky, but this week coming to you from Paradise in Northport, Florida.